Urgent warning for those over 60. Be careful what you drink in the morning. Many seniors believe that strokes only arise from high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or genetics. But the truth is, some seemingly harmless morning habits, especially what you drink first thing after waking, can be the silent culprits behind doubling, even tripling your stroke risk. Neurologists and cardiologists explain that every sip you take in the morning directly impacts your cardiovascular system, blood pressure, brain circulation, and clotting risk, all key factors in stroke, especially after age 60. Even everyday drinks, iced coffee, packaged fruit juices, energy drinks, or skipping plain water can trigger vessel constriction, blood thickening, and reduced oxygen flow to the brain, creating ideal conditions for a stroke. In this video, we'll expose 10 serious morning mistakes that many seniors unknowingly repeat daily. Not all are immediately dangerous, but just one habit repeated long enough can cause irreversible harm. Watch closely through these 10 alerts, especially if you're over 60 or care for someone who is, because just one small change each morning could save a life. Warning number 1, sweetened iced coffee, a trap for aging blood vessels. On a hot morning, a sweet iced coffee seems like the perfect pick-me-up. But for those over 60, this habit can be a silent time bomb for the heart and brain. The danger is the combination of caffeine plus high sugar from syrups, creamy additives, or condensed milk in store-bought espresso drinks. Consumed when your blood pressure is naturally higher upon waking, this causes a sudden blood sugar spike and vascular constriction, especially in the small vessels feeding the brain. Studies show that caffeine paired with refined sugar thickens the blood and increases clot risk, a key trigger for strokes. Plus, many coffee creamers hide sodium, which retains fluid and raises blood pressure, highly risky for seniors with hypertension. Smart tip: if you love iced coffee, switch to homemade cold brew without sugar with just a splash of unsweetened almond milk. Avoid prepackaged, colorful drinks from cafes. They may taste indulgent, but they quietly harm your vessels over time. Warning number 2, packaged fruit juice, a morning sugar bomb. Many older adults think fruit juice is a healthy morning choice, but boxed, bottled, or packaged juices can secretly contain extremely high sugar levels without any fiber. Even 100% natural juices are typically stripped of fiber and packed with concentrated, natural, and added sugars. On an empty stomach, this leads to rapid spikes in blood sugar and blood pressure, stretching and weakening vessel walls. Over time, this habit results in reduced elasticity in arteries, raising your long-term risk of arterial hardening, stroke, and heart attack, particularly in older adults with weakened circulation. Piggy juice offenders: orange, apple, grape, or pomegranate juice in boxes. Though marketed as wholesome and rich, they're basically fancy sugar water. Better option: eat whole fruits or blend fresh fruit into a fiber-rich smoothie using chia seeds, oats, or water. This slows sugar absorption, keeping blood sugar and pressure stable. A juice may feel refreshing, but over time, it's a hidden threat to cardiovascular health. Warning number 3, diet soda, zero sugar, but still risky. Many over 60s switch to diet sodas thinking they're healthier. But these drinks, though sugar-free, can be worse for blood vessels in the brain than regular sodas. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, or saccharin trick taste buds, but your body still releases insulin as if sugar were present, disrupting metabolism and harming your vascular health. Studies show that seniors who regularly drink diet soda face higher stroke risk, arrhythmias, fluctuating blood pressure, and even early memory decline. On top of that, these drinks often contain caffeine and preservatives, which cause dehydration, leading to blood thickening and increased clot probability. Worst when used instead of water in the morning, precisely when your body needs hydration and steady circulation. Healthier alternative: enjoy sparkling water with a lemon slice or add a splash of unsweetened cranberry juice. This gives the carbonation feel without jeopardizing vessel or brain health. Don't be fooled by zero sugar. Sometimes sugarless is still dangerous. Warning number 4, energy and sports drinks, hidden enemies of aging hearts. Labels of energy and sports drinks often advertise instant energy and electrolyte balance. But for those over 60, they are finely disguised threats to cardiovascular and brain health. Energy drinks typically combine high caffeine, sugar, and stimulants like guarana or taurine, causing heart racing, elevated blood pressure, and arrhythmias, especially if you already have weak heart function or hypertension. Some variants also make vessels constrict, cutting off blood flow to the brain, leading to dizziness, tremors, or dull headaches. Sports drinks may seem safer, but are often loaded with high sodium and artificial dyes, unnecessary for older adults' real hydration needs. Overuse can trigger fluid retention, raise cardiac load, and impair circulation, increasing stroke and mild heart failure risk. Worse, they can cause paradoxical dehydration through diuretic effects, thickening the blood, spurring clot formation. Choose wisely. If you need a morning boost, try warm water with Himalayan pink salt or unsweetened coconut water. These gently restore electrolytes and support circulation without overwhelming your aging heart. Warning number 5, skipping plain water. The most dangerous morning mistake. Skip water in the morning and you're already making a critical error, especially if you're over 60. After 7 to 8 hours of sleep, your body has naturally dehydrated through breath and perspiration. Without rehydration, blood becomes thicker, circulation slows, and your brain gets slightly less oxygen, without obvious initial symptoms. This forces your heart to work harder, undue strain for an aging body. Moreover, dehydration increases clotting risk, which is a major stroke trigger. To make matters worse, older adults often experience reduced thirst sensation. They don't feel thirsty even when they are dehydrated. Simple fix. Upon waking, drink a glass of room temperature plain water. No ice, no flavoring, nothing else. This flushes toxins, kickstarts circulation, and softens your blood vessels after a night of fasting. This small act could be the most life-saving habit you ever adopt. Warning number 6, coffee too soon after waking. Silent pressure on the heart. Coffee is a daily ritual for many, but for seniors over 60, drinking it immediately upon waking, on an empty stomach and prior to hydration, can put hidden pressure on the heart and brain. First thing in the morning, your body naturally peaks in cortisol, the hormone that wakes you. Adding caffeine at that time is like piling on stress hormones, spiking blood pressure and causing anxiety, jitteriness, and potential hormonal imbalance long term. Also, coffee has diuretic effects. Drinking it before hydrating means you lose water faster, thickening blood and reducing brain oxygen supply, jangling stroke risk further. And if you take morning medications like for blood pressure or thyroid, caffeine can diminish their effectiveness or cause adverse reactions, headaches, fatigue, or irregular heartbeat. Safest approach. First, drink a glass of plain water, wait 45 to 60 minutes, and consider eating a light snack before enjoying your coffee. The timing here makes all the difference between a boost and a burden on your aging cardiovascular system. Iced or frozen water, causing dangerous vessel spasms. A refreshing icy drink may feel invigorating, but for those over 60, it can be a stealthy threat to your cardiovascular health. After a night's rest, your vessels, especially near the brain, are naturally constricted to conserve warmth. Sipping ice-chilled water suddenly tightens those tiny vessels further, cutting off blood flow, triggering dizziness, lightheadedness, or dull headache, and in severe cases, reducing oxygen supply to the brain, which can lead to clots and stroke. Additionally, cold water stimulates the sympathetic nervous system, raising heart rate and causing erratic blood pressure, sometimes with fatigue, shortness of breath, or mild stomach spasms. Gentler choice. Welcome the morning with room temperature or slightly warm water. This promotes gentle vessel expansion, better circulation, and natural detox after fasting without shocking your system. Cold water may feel energizing, but in aging vessels, it's an unnecessary stress. Warning number 8. Strong tea on an empty stomach. A sweet misconception. Green, black, or oolong tea is often hailed as a path to longevity. But for those over 60, drinking strong tea on an empty stomach can quietly undermine stomach and circulatory health. Strong tea is high in caffeine and tannins, which irritate stomach lining when drunk on an empty stomach, causing nausea, stomach ache, dizziness, or mild discomfort. Over time, this could lead to gastric ulcers and digestive issues. But the real danger lies in its effect on blood vessels. Caffeine can elevate heart rate and constrict small vessels, especially if combined with morning dehydration, increasing clot risk. Tannins can also reduce iron absorption, which is concerning for older adults at risk of anemia, essential for circulation and brain function. Safer alternative: eat a light breakfast and enjoy mild tea, such as chamomile, barley, or green tea with more water. Add a few ginger slices for warmth and stomach protection. When used correctly, tea can support health. Used incorrectly, it can damage your vessels and brain. Warning number 9, strong detox drinks on empty stomach, electrolyte imbalance, and blood pressure drops. Detox drinks like lemon apple cider vinegar, celery juice, or vegetable shots have become popular in senior circles, but consuming them first thing without food can significantly destabilize your electrolytes and drop blood pressure dangerously. Highly acidic detox drinks like apple cider vinegar or concentrated lemon juice or high potassium sodium juices like celery or spinach can irritate the stomach lining, causing nausea, burning sensations, or dizziness when the stomach is empty. Since older adults have weakened digestion and nervous systems, the effects are more pronounced. More importantly, intense detox can disrupt electrolyte balance, causing minor dehydration and blood pressure drops, leading to dizziness, imbalance, and in those with heart disease or diabetes, more serious complications. Some even skip breakfast after detox, plunging into metabolic stress, leading to fast heartbeat, tremors, fatigue, or fainting. Better method: if you enjoy detox, have it after a light meal and opt for gentler options like warm water with a few drops of lemon and ginger without vinegar or strong spices. Your body needs balance, not extremes, especially after 60. Warning number 10, mixing medication with coffee or juices. Silent, dangerous interactions. Many seniors take morning meds and quickly wash them down with coffee, orange juice, or fruit drinks. This seemingly routine practice can cause hidden negative interactions affecting treatment and cardiovascular health. Specific drugs are sensitive to acids, caffeine, or minerals in morning drinks. Blood pressure meds mixed with coffee may cause rapid BP drop, dizziness, or imbalance. Thyroid medication, levothyroxine, taken with orange juice or high calcium juices can reduce absorption by 40 to 50%. Aspirin or anticoagulants with acidic drinks, apple cider vinegar, strong juice may irritate stomach lining, leading to pain or ulcers. Some cardiac drugs taken alongside grapefruit juice dramatically increase blood levels, leading to overdose or arrhythmias. These interactions aren't always obvious immediately, but over time can undermine treatment, destabilize health, and elevate stroke risk, a reality few seniors notice until it's too late. Right way: always take medication with plain room temperature water 30 minutes before eating unless directed otherwise. Never wash pills down with coffee, juice, tea, or flavored drinks. One inappropriate sip, one wrong pill can tip the balance of your health. Conclusion: don't let one wrong sip lead to a lifetime of regret. As you've discovered, every morning sip, whether coffee, tea, juice, or water, can be a health tonic or a stealthy threat to blood vessels, heart, and brain, especially after 60. The frightening part is, stroke gives no warning, but it is preventable with small, consistent morning habits. You don't need a complete overhaul in one day. Just remember, begin each day with plain water. Avoid drinks that cause dehydration, sugar spikes, or vessel constriction. Take medications properly with water, not coffee or juice. Good health after 60 isn't luck. It's built on awareness and action. If this video helped you, share it with loved ones over 60, because one timely tip could save an entire life. Hit like and subscribe so you won't miss future expert tips. Comment below, what change will you make tomorrow morning? For a strong, clear-minded, peaceful later life that all begins with your first drink each morning.